If you haven't already, because I see 7 of you have, give the video the thumbs up. That helps us out in the world of YouTube. So definitely give it the thumbs up, guys. I see you guys were starting the chat before we even got here, so that's awesome. I won't go back and read them all. Otherwise, we're just going to get even further behind, right?
Right.
I'll start from right here. John says, hello from Northeast Ohio. Hopefully moving to Davenport early 2022, and congratulations again to your whole family. Thank you very much, John.
Thank you.
I'll go up again and says, Stacy says, hello from Iowa. Congratulations on your little one.
Thank you.
Diane, Indiana, future Floridian, hopefully. Welcome, Diana.
Yes.
Annalicia's in the house. Annalicia,
Hey,
what are
Annalicia.
you drinking? Because tonight, I got a Florida beer. It's Funky Buddha Brewery, and this is Floridian Hefeweizen. And it's made Oakland Park, which is down by Fort Lauderdale. So I haven't tried this yet. We're going to give it a go. Love it. I love my Hefeweizens. Remember when I used to make beer?
Yes. Oh my goodness.
That's the kind of beer I made, was Hefeweizen.
Yeah.
It's like a German, like, wheat beer.
Yeah. I was always afraid you were gonna blow up our basement. You always had like those.
Basement, what's that?
Yeah. You always had those like big, like weird.
What are they called? Somebody help me out. I'm having a brain fart here. What you make the beer in? It's like a big 5-gallon.
It was like a cylinder.
Yeah, I forget. Glass. I can't remember.
You looked like you were just like having like
a science experiment.
Yeah. And yeah, it was scary.
5-star Pete, what's up, buddy? You know what? We don't have it looks centered when we look at it here.
Is it?
But I gotta cut you out a little bit.
Okay.
Because
I'm good with that.
I think we're good right there. Diane says congratulations again on baby number 6. Guys, we're having a baby.
Oh my gosh.
We're having a baby.
We are having a baby.
Again. Amisha, hello, how are you? Gina says, have you been to the Keys? Going in a few months. Lucky you, Gina. We have not been to the Keys.
Nope.
Something we definitely want to do, though.
Yes.
For sure.
Definitely.
Some point in our life, at
Yes.
least, right?
Some point.
Annalicia says, on the road, but I got a 6-pack with different kinds. Awesome. Hopefully you're not drinking them on the road,
No.
Annalicia. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Jessica says, congratulations on baby number 6.
Thank you, Jessica.
Hope you're feeling okay, Lindsay. I think right now, you're okay.
I mean, guys.
You're faking it, at least.
Guys,
you're doing a good job faking
it is what it is. Look at me. I tried to put myself together, and I'm like, this is what you get.
You always look together.
No, yeah.
You know who's together?
Who?
Sully.
Oh my gosh. Sully is together. But no, I'm exhausted, but it comes with the territory. So we're getting through it.
Ford family says, we make wine in our basement in Connecticut.
Ooh.
Congratulations on number 6. Thank you, Ford family.
Thank you.
Angela says, moving to Florida end of the month. Excited and scared. Love your channel. So helpful. Thank you, Angela. We're glad that you're here, and we're glad that you find us helpful as well.
Yes.
Big Chad, are you changing your channel name to Florida with 6? We don't know what we're going to change our channel name
We
to.
don't know what.
We don't know what. It's going to change, though. That I can guarantee.
Yes.
Carlton says, hello from Detroit.
Detroit.
Been following you guys for over a year. Thank you for that.
Wow, thank you.
And my family loves your family. This is my first time catching you live. You know what that means, Lindsay?
Kazoo.
I had them out here. There they are. Hey,
You gotta
this is,
show me.
Yeah, this is what I found out, guys. We were doing it wrong the whole time. So,
this side?
Ryan, if he's on here, he's residential lawn care on YouTube. So, Ryan, if you're here, say hi. But Ryan sent us these kazoos. And I was blowing it on like this. And first of all, you don't even blow in it because
So
it's
you
a
do
real
it the
kazoo.
big way?
The big way, and you ooh, like hum.
Ooh.
And ooh, 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 ooh.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
That's so easy.
Yeah. So where were we at there? First live. That was Carlton. So Carlton, that kazoo is for you, buddy. If I could, I'd do the Carlton, but I'm not a dancer.
Oh my gosh.
Annalicia says, no, my husband is driving. Well, you shouldn't be drinking next to him either,
Yeah.
Annalicia. Gina says, loved your kiddos when they come on the lives. I'm sure they'll make their way out here tonight, too, because they always do.
They're wound for sound tonight.
Amber says, hi, Florida 5. Hello, Amber. Thank you for
Hello.
joining us. Amisha says, moving to Florida in a few months, nervous, she says. You got reason to be nervous. It's
Yes,
a big
you do.
change, right?
It is a very big change.
Diane says, has each pregnancy been different, Lindsay? I've only had one.
Yes, quite a bit. I will tell you, with the boys, not that I know what this one is, yet, but with the boys, I think I did very well in the first trimester. My pregnancy with Lucy,
Come here, I'll put it on, buddy.
Come here,
Walk
buddy.
around, walk around. It's okay, it's dry out here, buddy. Come
it's
on.
okay, come on. Just go do it. Just cause.
You can talk.
My pregnancy,
It's okay.
Sullivan. He's been very particular about his outfits. No, but what I was saying is with the boys, I did very well in the first trimester. With my daughter, I would say I struggled. Like Lucy gave me a run for my money with my whole pregnancy. And I had a lot of my heart issues with Lucy. And I'm kind of seeing that a little bit in the start of this pregnancy with just tachycardia and just having that, I can feel that increase of my heart rate. And with pregnancy, those of you out here who've been pregnant, pregnancy alone increases a woman's heart rate. But when you throw heart conditions on with it, I can definitely feel that elevation. So that's what's kind of been dragging me down a little bit this first trimester. But everything's going good. Everything's great. But yeah, it's definitely different for sure.
Jessica says, you're glowing and look so beautiful.
Oh my gosh. Jessica, you're too kind.
You'll make her blush.
You're too kind. Thank you.
Colleen says, congratulations from Lake Mary. Thank you, Colleen.
Thank you.
5-star Pete says, congrats. This time I'm doing it for you guys. Throwing confetti on you both. Best wishes. Thank you, Pete.
Thank you. Whoa.
I felt a little bit.
Yeah.
There. 6 in the mix. You know, it's a pretty good name. I like that too.
Oh yeah, I saw that one.
6 in the mix. Ford family says, I retire in July of 2022 and we hope to move to Florida shortly after that, and your channel is making us want to go right now. And this is our first live too. Ford family, kazoo for you. Thank you for joining us. We're happy to have you. It's much better when you do it the right way.
So
you know?
cool. So easy.
Raja says, congrats on the baby. So are you going to change the brand name or give up a kid to keep the brand name? You know, no, I'm probably going to change it.
Yeah, we'll probably have to change it. I can't think
Oh
of
my
one
gosh,
to get
Gina
off,
says,
get
my
rid of.
first live. You better just keep
Oh
that
my
thing
gosh,
out.
We gotta keep this out.
Kazoo for Gina.
Man, I love that thing.
And Alicia says, I'm not the 6-pack. Oh, the 6-pack is at home. Okay,
Oh.
good, Annalisa. Try yourself a Hefeweizen, especially a Funky Buddha Floridian.
That
'cause they're
really
pretty good.
looks
Wanna
like a
smell
cool,
it?
no.
Oh, you're pregnant. That's probably not a good thing.
I do not want to smell that.
I bought these 2 days ago and was saving them for the live. I'm gonna drink all 6 of them.
I'll get
Oh, there
back
we
to
go.
that.
Okay. George, I just lost him. Hello from Connecticut. Congratulations, Florida with 5, formerly known. Oh,
Formally.
Florida with 6, formerly known as Florida with 5. Thank you, George, and I'm ready. Let's do some recording in your recording studio that you're gonna build.
Aw,
He's building a recording studio in Davenport.
that's cool.
Yeah. Sadie says, hi from Utah. Looking forward to Florida, living within the year, watching you guys and everything your kids do inspire us. Congrats on the baby. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Amisha, by the way, congrats on baby number 6. Thank you very much. Big Chad saying, I'm nervous about selling my house and moving. Do you think mortgage rates will be going up very much in the next 12 months? You know, I don't think they're going to go down anymore, Chad. They're at historic lows. I have seen some reports that people are predicting them to go up slowly again now. So yes, I do think they're going to go up slightly. Melissa says, congratulations. Thank you. Raja, do you guys think you'll ever get tired of Florida, or have you found your forever paradise? We love Florida.
Yes.
I don't think I'd ever get tired of Florida,
No.
for sure.
No.
Annalisa says, my daughter made me sick, and I didn't even know I was pregnant until I was 5 months. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, that was like my mom.
Yeah,
my
you were
mom
talking about that.
with my oldest sister. She kept telling the doctors, like, there's something moving in my stomach, and they're like, you're crazy and whatever. And then they finally did an ultrasound on her, and like my mom was like 5-6 months pregnant. But yeah, I never really know for the most part. I mean, would you say I can call it with what the kids are, boy,
I think
girl?
I can call it.
You do a pretty good job with calling it, but I will say this pregnancy is following quite suit with Lucy, especially with the tachycardia. I'm really struggling. The blood pressure's been good so far, knock on wood, because that's what can get out of hand with my heart condition. But it's the raising of the pulse that I have all the symptoms with. But I did that with Lucy. I didn't do that with any of the boys. So we'll see.
We'll see. Don't forget to hit that like, guys. 100 likes, Lindsay jumps in the pool.
That's not happening.
Piggott Games says hi. Congrats
Hey,
on the baby.
Piggott.
It's our old neighbor
I
from
know.
Providence. Thank you for joining, buddy. Brant, I saw this. Brant says congratulations on the pregnancy.
Thank you.
Citrus 6. I like that.
Citrus
I like that.
6.
Sunshine 6. You know, we got options, I think, you know? Carlton again says, what do you think about the part of Kissimmee west of Celebration and Four Corners area? Love it. Love it. Specifically, it's kind of touristy. There's lots of vacation homes that way, but they're very nice neighborhoods. And one of them I'm thinking of is Emerald Island. Is a really nice area, but it's lots of vacation homes. So is that close to where you're thinking, Carlton? Because I know that area pretty well. And like I said, nice homes and things, but there are a lot of vacation homes there.
Are we super behind?
I don't know how. Not super.
Okay, because I wanted to. I think we could be a little honest with them, right?
Yeah, of course.
Guys, I'm telling you right now, from experience.
Stop. I'm just kidding.
From experience, we love this house. Like, if I could pick this house up and like move it with us, we would. But I'm telling you right now, from experience, coming from, you know, we came from a really good, Providence was an amazing neighborhood. I'm telling you, you guys need to do your research with vacation rentals in your neighborhood. And I'm telling you, as much as I love this house, if I would have known it was going to be like this,
Both sides of us.
if I
Vacation
would have
rentals.
known that it was going to be like this, I would have never, no matter how much I love this house. So you need to think of that when you're making your move. You guys are going to be so excited looking at houses. You're going to find something that's in your budget. You're going to be like, oh my God, it has a pool. Oh my gosh, this is it. I'm going to do it. It's okay. They're not going to bother me. I mean, how much could they even really be here?
People get loud.
It's awful.
They don't care what day of
Nope.
the week it is. And to be clear, we always tell people to do your research. And unfortunately, we
didn't have
had
time.
such little notice getting out of our house. We didn't have
Yep.
time to do our. I mean, we did.
had
We,
to
we
get-
knew there were vacation rentals here, but we didn't have options.
We
really.
didn't have options, and we needed to keep our kids in the district.
Yep,
And
yep.
if anyone knows, the districts here are just tiny. You move
Well,
across the
yeah.
but if you move across the street,
You're talking
at a
about, okay,
different
so
school.
districts, by the way. It goes by county here. As far
Yeah.
as Polk County School
Suppose.
District, Osceola County School District, but each school has their zones. So you mean zones, not districts.
That's what I mean. And you know, we also, not to like throw any but neighbors under the bus or anything, but what was that? That face.
We're getting far behind.
Oh, okay. We did do our due diligence with talking to neighbors, but the problem is the neighbors were on the other side of the street, so they can't hear the stuff over here.
And what happens where our bedroom is right next to the neighbor's pool area where everybody's partying outside, smoking hookahs.
And I will tell
doing
you,
whatever things they do.
there are thin walls in Florida. I don't care what anybody says.
They're cinder block walls, so they're
they're-
not thin.
But
not,
you can hear everything.
which not all homes that are cinder block are filled cinder block. If you have a filled cinder block wall, it's going to be a lot more soundproof than a hollow cinder block wall. So those of you that are looking into new construction, that's something to look into.
Yes. Anyways, just wanted to throw that out there. We've had a rough couple of nights. So.
Piggott says I'm not in Florida right now, so
Oh.
didn't know that. Sorry. Florida with 5+1 says Eduardo.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate the suggestions, guys. Ford family says I like this one. Instead of Florida with 5, what about Florida with family? Then it's still FWF.
Oh,
you know?
I saw that.
That's a good one. I like
think
that.
he put that on our page because I saw that and I'm like, that's smart.
Jessica says, if you don't mind me asking, what kind of heart condition? My son was just diagnosed with ventricular tachycardia.
Okay, so I had an ablation 3 years ago. It did not work.
4 years ago.
4 years ago, you're right. It did not work. I have inappropriate sinus tachycardia. So
Mike says, do you...
with what is it? Hypertension.
Mike says, do you do rentals being a realtor in your area? Yes, I help people with rentals. I actually just did a virtual tour for a couple tonight. So yeah, I'm more than happy to help you guys out with rentals. Kim says, love the idea, Ford family, about the Florida with family. I like that too. All right, George, yeah, you know what? We got to make an appointment, man. Get me in that studio. I'm ready to drop some tracks, you know?
Oh my gosh.
Thank you, Gina. Pigot's in Maine, okay.
Oh, is he living there now?
Let us know, Pigot. Sin City family says, hey guys from Las Vegas.
Aww.
Awesome. Welcome, guys.
Welcome.
Gina says, any baby names yet? Yes, but we're not going to share them yet.
We do.
We gotta
We have
keep them
our
quiet.
boy name set and our girl name and the middle names. Like, they're set.
Steve says, hello from northern Minnesota. We just found your channel, planning to move to Tampa once we empty nest. First live stream.
Oh my gosh.
Why do you keep putting it away?
I don't know. Because I just want to protect
So
it.
this is Steve. Ready, Steve? Welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining us tonight. Doug says, wife and I will have a change of address this Wednesday when we fly down from Chicago to find a place to relocate at the end of May. We can't wait.
Aww.
Awesome. Congratulations, Doug. That should be a fun trip. Sin City says, congratulations on the pregnancy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Raja, living in Orlando area, do you miss being far from beaches? What was the main reason to choose Orlando? You want to take it? Yeah, it was the work that I moved down here for was the main reason we chose it. And speaking of far from beaches, it's not really that far.
No, and you know, the nice thing about Central Florida is you have your pick of the list, you know, you can go like...
East Coast, West Coast. Speaking of that, I think we got a video we got doing that we've been talking about doing.
Yeah.
But no, I like how centrally located it is, and it's not far from the beach. If you're thinking, you know, if you come from a place like Minnesota, you know, or Wisconsin, you're a lot farther from the beach, you know, so it's not an hour and a half trip to a beautiful beach is no problem.
Yeah.
Especially when you're looking at palm trees most of the time.
Yes.
Anthony says, love watching you guys. You inspired me to follow my dreams, sell my house, and make the move. But it's so hard landing a job in Florida while living in Rhode Island. Any advice? Sell yourself, Anthony, definitely. Don't just look on Indeed and think that those are the only jobs that are out there. Everybody has a specialty. Everybody has something that they excel in. So whatever that is, locate it within yourself. Find a company that you think you'd be a good fit in, even if they're not hiring. Find email addresses, contact info for the higher-ups in that company. Create a custom cover page for each company and attach it to an awesomely written resume. Send them out to different companies and send personalized emails telling them what you can do for their company. And I find that you get a lot better response doing that than just sending your resume, same resume, over and over to these different jobs. Amanda says, how hard is it to get into charter schools? How easy was it for you to switch your kids into one?
It depends on which one
Yeah, it
that
depends.
you want.
I mean, some of them are easy to get into. Some of them are very hard to get into. So it was not hard for us to switch our kids because the charter school we switched them into had openings.
Right.
So that was not an issue whatsoever. It's like we said, it's really school
It's
specific.
the academies that are very hard to get into.
Magnet schools are a little bit harder,
Yeah.
for sure. Christy says, yay, congratulations to you both. We're so happy for you. Thank you. Diane says, you're going to need a bigger house.
Oh, tell me about it, Diane.
Yeah, or we used to have a triple bunk bed when we first moved down here. Remember that?
They're all we're just gonna start stacking them.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Danielle. Oh, boy, where are we? Oh, man. Oh, man. Danielle says, coming in June to Sarasota area to look at neighborhoods with your realtor business. Do you cover this area? No, Danielle, but I know somebody that does, so send me an email and I'll hook you up with them, okay? Christy says, is that house big enough for 8? Why would there be 8? Oh, wait, 6. Yes, we have a room right now. It's just being used as an office.
Yes.
So,
Yep.
definitely. Jewel says, OMG, hi, Lindsay and Eric. Congratulations on pregnancy. So excited for you guys. Thank you. Gina says, I have a friend that lives in Bradenton, loves it, moved from Milwaukee 2 years ago. That's awesome, Gina. Yeah, Milwaukee to Bradenton, big difference.
Yes.
Hello, Joe. How are you? Hello, Jennifer. Lady Fox says, congratulations on the baby.
Thank you.
Ford family again says, we are unique because I will be retired when we move, but we'll have 8-year-old twin boys. So we have a strict budget, but need a safe, family-friendly area near Walt Disney World. I'll be working part-time at Walt Disney World. That's awesome.
Davenport.
There's some Davenport's pretty safe and family friendly. It depends on your budget. 'Cause
Yeah.
if we had a higher budget and
Yeah.
a little bit more money and stuff like that, we would probably be in different areas as well.
Yeah,
Not
but he
saying
wants
that-
to be close to Disney.
Yeah, that's true. You know what's even
wouldn't
closer
do
to Disney?
Kissimmee.
Windermere.
Oh, Windermere.
Yeah, very close to Disney, but
Yeah,
that's a
right.
champagne budget right there. So.
Yeah. Celebration.
Celebration is like, I don't even know what's above champagne.
That's like,
Gold flakes in your
yeah.
champagne.
I mean, like you're eating gold steak at this point.
To put it in perspective, we just did a little look, just because we're interested.
Yeah.
We tried to find a 5-bedroom house in Celebration. See what's the housing prices
I mean,
like.
come
Maybe
on.
we can move there.
Yeah.
And I put like I put 5 bedrooms under 500,000. Nothing. Okay, five bedrooms under 600,000. Nothing. I put 5 bedrooms under 1 million. One house.
Yeah.
In Celebration, and it was $900,000.
So guys, breaking news: we're not moving to Celebration.
We're not moving to Celebration. Not anytime soon,
Yeah.
at least.
Breaking news. Just in.
Kylie says, "What are the very first things you did when you moved to Florida?"
Oh my gosh, we did everything. We swam with dolphins.
We didn't do that, right?
Yeah,
when
we
moved
did.
Here. No, we didn't. That was on vacation before we moved here.
We swam with dolphins here. Yes.
Not right when we moved here. She said, "What's the first things you did?"
Manatees.
Nope, we did that on vacation right before we moved here. What did we do? We bought a SeaWorld pass.
Oh yeah, we lived up the SeaWorld.
We did
life.
all the SeaWorld stuff. That's pretty much it.
No, and then
We did
all the
Old
parks.
Town. We walked around in City Walk. We went to Disney Springs a lot and stuff like that. Beaches. We went to beaches right away. Took us a
I feel
while.
like we did other exciting.
We went to
things.
all the touristy beaches
Yeah,
right
we
away
did.
because those are the ones that we knew about. Like, oh, we gotta go to Cocoa Beach, and-
Yeah, and then we realized real quickly.
Yeah.
That.
Andrew
wanted
says
to be-
off topic. That's okay, Andrew. We love off topic.
Yeah.
Sorry, but have you noticed a significant improvement in your kids' athletic ability because they get to play sports year round? The best baseball players I played against were from Florida.
I would say with definitely it's hard because COVID.
And it's hard because Brody's our big sports player.
Yeah.
And we moved here when he's 11. So there's a lot of progression between 11 and 13.
I would say I've no.
You
Come
bet,
here, buddy.
He doesn't want to walk out
I
here.
would
got him.
say definitely in the baseball. Brody is a huge football and baseball, but he didn't get enough time here with the football before he played one season, and then COVID hit, and Polk County shut everything down for a really long time. Those kids, Haines City, all that, they didn't play for, would you say, football was shut down for a very long time.
It was shut down last year too.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, yeah.
Yeah, so unfortunately he didn't get a whole lot of time yet with the the football since we've been here. Hoping to get going on that again. But I would say I've seen a difference in his batting, his baseball for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Again, guys, hit the like button. 100 likes. Lindsay does a double backflip into the pool.
that's not happening.
Hannah says, I truly don't know how you do it with 5 kids and one on the way. Congrats. I've been watching since you guys first started. I have 2
sorry.
and feel like I'm tired all the time between them and work. We are tired all the time, Hannah.
I mean-
it's called eye drops. It makes your eyes...
Yeah. I wake up and I'm just exhausted, and I'll sleep.
And
I'm
now
just
I gotta make my
exhausted.
coffee outside because Lindsay's sensitive to the coffee
I
smell.
can't
so.
stand the smell of coffee right now.
Joyce says, hey from Ohio, any area in particular that have good homeschool communities? Looking for my tribe when we move. Ooh, I don't know, Joyce, but I know on Facebook there is a Florida homeschoolers group that we've been referred to before because we've thought about doing homeschooling.
We
So
did.
check that out on Facebook, again, called Florida Homeschoolers or Florida Homeschooling. It's a group on there full of people,
And I
so
will
you'll get some good info there.
And I will tell you, homeschooling is very prominent here, and that community is so big, and you can find like after school activities. The gymnastic place, like all that, they all cater around to homeschool kids. So that's just so you know.
Kylie said, I think we already answered this. What's the very first thing? Okay, just react. I'm sorry, we got to that one before. Pikachu says, closed on my house in Winter Springs, Florida today. See you guys in Florida next month. Ready? Closed today. Congratulations, Pikachu.
Congrats.
You and Charizard will be very happy. What the heck? What's going on here? There we go. I was blowing at it like the old ones.
Oh, man. Rookie.
Melissa, your kids have the coolest names. Thank you, Melissa.
Thank you.
What is going on here?
I'm the one that,
Okay.
what's that?
That's something about Carol Baskins. We're getting rid of it.
Oh. I'm the one that I'm really weird, and like, if it's a really weird name, that's not very common, I pick it.
Yeah,
Like,
we love it. And wait till you guys hear the next ones, right?
Yeah.
Anna's still not sleeping, says, congrats on your growing family. Good news all around. We were just approved for an apartment, moving in on the 15th, just waiting for them to send the lease to sign. Fingers crossed all goes to plan. I know last
Fingers
time,
crossed.
Anna, that you were looking for a place, so I'm so happy that you found it.
Yes.
So congratulations.
Congrats.
And am I right? Is it Celebration? I want to say she was looking in Celebration.
And Alicia. She's
No,
moving to
this is
Celebration?
Anna Never Sleeps.
Or Anna Never Sleeps.
I think so.
Well, you will be very happy in Celebrations.
What should we call this right here? How would you pronounce that?
You're asking me?
LL Bert?
Yeah.
Would you say the novelty of living in Florida wears off? Is it still exciting, or is it the new normal? I think somewhat, yeah. I think at first you get here and you're like, oh my God, we're in Florida. You know, like it's crazy.
Yeah.
We're on vacation, and it's still awesome to live here. But yeah, it's not like a vacation every day,
No.
and it definitely wears off. And now it's like life as usual, but in a cool place.
But it also depends on what kind of struggles you're coming here with. Are you leaving family? Are you, all those kinds of things too. So, but yeah, I would say exactly what,
Eric, my name's Eric.
Yeah, exactly what Eric said.
Sean says, Wisconsin in the house. Congratulations. Hop water cheer. I don't have hop water tonight. I got Funky Buddha. So cheers to you.
Funky Buddha.
And Alicia says, I have Italian beer. It's called Peroni. I like that. It's good stuff. Kylie says, I'm in Iowa. We're planning to move to Florida, and I want to know what's the very first thing you did when you settled in. We already told you that, Kylie. Come on. No, I'm just kidding. I know that we were really far behind. I think we got to. What's the very first thing we did?
We did all the parks that came with the SeaWorld.
I'm trying to think. We got here in like February. We went and saw the manatees, didn't? Oh, no, we didn't. We did not in Blue Spring because it was past that then. I don't remember what we did right away. I'd have to check our channel to look at what videos
I don't know,
we
but
did.
I know that we were doing stuff every single week.
We visited Disney Springs. We visited Old Town.
Yeah.
We went to all the SeaWorld parks. We went to Busch Gardens. We did that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we hit up everything.
Anna says, any tips when it comes to renter's insurance? Any companies to stay away from? I get ours through Geico. I bundle it with our auto insurance. What I've done since I've been here, so I couldn't tell you any companies to stay away from. I apologize for that, Anna. But Geico's got good rates. I can tell you that. Why are you looking at me like that?
I always think of that little lizard every time.
There's a lot of them around here.
Yes.
Diane says, I literally laughed out loud when you said, why would there be 8? Yeah, I know. I don't. It's hard to keep track.
Seriously, I gotta do this.
Yeah.
Brody,
yeah.
Miles, Maverick, Lucy, Sully.
Amisha says, love you guys. We love you too, Amisha.
I love you.
Ford family, we're looking in Winter Garden area. Winter Garden's great. Jennifer's laughing. 321 says, do you have any casino recommendations in Tampa or Orlando? I used to drive a few times a year from Chicago to Oneida Casino. We've been to Oneida Casino. We lost a couple $100 there, remember?
You. I knew when to shut down.
No, we don't go to casinos anymore.
No.
Sorry, rocker dude. I don't know any. I mean, I know there are some in Tampa, but I couldn't recommend any. I apologize for that. Gina says another friend lives in Cape Coral, loves it. Both areas you guys are interested in. Yeah, we were looking at Cape Coral.
Yeah, we did.
Gilby's in the house from Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Congrats on the little one, they say. Thank you very much. Gina says, I'm so excited to go to the Keys, counting the days. Have any of the viewers been to the Keys? Yeah, let us know, guys.
Yeah.
We got 107 people in the chat, 47 likes. Again, guys, 100 likes. Lindsay does a double front flip pregnant into the back pool? Into the pool?
Into the back pool. That's not happening, but beat up the like button. And I'll push Eric into the pool.
Not with my jeans on, babe. Amisha says, do you have to wear masks? Because when I went to Virginia, barely any people were wearing masks. I'll tell you, with everything going on, Texas just said, you don't gotta wear a mask, And Florida is sure to follow suit, I'm
yeah.
sure. But
It's unfortunate.
you go
in my
out
opinion, but.
to the stores, though, like if you go to Publix, everyone's wearing a mask.
Yeah.
Like, very
Target
rarely.
here is like.
Very rarely do I see people not wearing a mask. And I said this on the last live, and I don't think you were in on it at the time. But the places I see people not wearing masks are places like the gas station where people are just running in quick. And I don't know if they're just forgetting them or they think, you know what, I'm only going in for a second, I don't need it. But I see a lot of people at gas stations not wearing masks. And especially outside too. Because we were talking to my parents yesterday, I think, and they were saying in Wisconsin, people are even walking down the street by themselves wearing masks. Where here, people don't wear masks outside.
And I'm going to be honest with you too, if you go to the beaches, it's not going to seem
No one's
like
gonna wear
COVID
masks.
is
No one's
here.
gonna wear masks.
Also in some of the doctor's offices too, like I had to go to a doctor's appointment and like I had to ask for hand sanitizer. Like, so there are some places, but then another doctor's appointment, like they've got, that's very strict. Like you can't touch this pen because this pen's here. You got to touch this. So it's all kind of depending on where you're going and what you're doing.
Michelle says Monday's the big move day, headed to Winter Haven. Michelle, next week?
Kazoos.
Get one of these. What's up, Mark Andre? How you doing, buddy? Thank you for joining. We had Joe Exotic here, but I kicked him out because he was just talking about how Carol Baskins killed her husband again. So,
Carol
you know, Joe, we've
Baskins.
heard enough of it. I don't know how you got access to a computer in prison, but whatever.
You know, hey.
Happy that you tried to join our live stream,
Yeah,
right?
I mean,
Here we go again. It says, what do you guys think of Wakula? I don't know because I don't even know where it is. Let me look that up quick. Wakula.
I shouldn't have had my sleepy time tea right now.
Where is this? Oh, it looks pretty rural. Looks rural.
Oh, that looks like a nice little town, though.
You're looking at a map, Lindsay.
Right there.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it looks really southern.
So that is like west of Bradenton. Very rural. So I don't know much about that area. I'm sorry, buddy. I can't tell you much about that. I apologize. Oh boy. Where are we at? We're so far behind. Jessica says Florida unschoolers. Okay, maybe that's the one. But unschooling is different than homeschooling, for sure.
Yes. I've
Ford,
heard of Florida unschooling.
Ford family, it's probably because somebody recommended it to us at some point.
Oh, maybe.
Ford family, we went to rent the first year or two and rent out our Connecticut house until we are sure we were happy here. Any suggestions on places to rent in Winter Garden area? 3 bedrooms, 2-bath apartment, condo, townhomes. I'm not as familiar with rentals in Winter Garden as I am the Davenport, Kissimmee, Claremont area. But I can tell because I was helping someone look for rentals in Winter Garden. There's not as many homes to rent in Winter Garden. There's a lot more. There are some, so there's not like there's none. But there's not as many homes in Winter Garden. There's a lot more apartments in Winter Garden. Thank you for that info, Jessica. Nick says, great show as always. Thank you, Nick.
Thank you.
Mark Andre, is it expensive to buy new AC in a house in Florida? Not really, because there's so many different AC companies here that they're very competitive in their pricing. Anna says, oh God, and first of all, a new AC. Okay, so if you had one that's broken, I was going to say any house is going to have AC. I don't know of any that don't. So
Yeah.
unless it's a really old house. Anna says, oh gosh, I wish Celebration will be moving Altamont Springs. Okay, I must have had you confused, Anna. I apologize. Gina says, you guys are so real and down to earth. Of course we are, Gina. Thank you. Kim says, Lindsay has pregnancy brain already.
I do.
Lindsay she's had pregnancy brain. How old's Brody? 13 years
Oh,
she's
stop.
had it.
Yeah.
Florida, says Robert. What's up?
Didn't you look for our keys in the refrigerator before when we couldn't find our stuff? You're like, all this
Because
shit.
you put them there? Yeah. Amanda says, moving down as a single mom of 4. Any suggestions? We're looking at the Sarasota area.
Ooh.
Any suggestions?
Lenny Besterman.
Yeah, check out Lenny Besterman of Sarasota Experience.
Yeah.
Check out his channel. He goes all over Sarasota. Not so much of like the moving to Sarasota, but he'll show you all around
But
the
he
sites.
could suggest.
He would suggest that you check out Florida with 5.
Yeah, that's true. Probably.
But, you know, just do your research, Amanda, for sure. Make sure you know what you're getting into. Make sure you know the schools. Make sure you know what all your bills are going to be. Make sure you know where the stores you're going to be at. Make sure you know what doctors your kids are going to go to. So in saying all that, I'm suggesting that you join like a Sarasota area
Yes.
moms group on Facebook and ask all these questions and get answers from people that actually live there.
100%.
Dad Vader in the house.
Hey, Dad Vader.
Congratulations on baby number 6 from Mr. and Mrs. Dad Vader.
Aww,
thank you, Mr.
Thank you,
Dad Vader and Mom Vader.
Yes.
Right? Tiny Home Deals. Hello, all. Wow, your channel has grown. Sorry, been a long time since I've seen your live stream. Wow, has your channel grown? You know, that's what happens when you keep it real, right? Right? Thank you, though. George, Hard Rock casinos are the best. I do not recommend Boat Casino out of Port Canaveral. Thank you, George, for that info. Man, I keep scrolling too much. Gina says, you look great, Lindsay. Glowing. Love the hairdo.
Thanks, Jen. My hairdo.
I did it, by the way.
No.
Well, not the hairdo. I did dye your hair, though. But it's good. It's got a little bit of industry term here, guys. It's got a little bit of outgrowth. You know?
Outgrowth. That's very good. Yeah, this is called the, we've got to be live in 10 minutes. So I just threw my hair up.
101 says Texas Freedom. Yeah, call it what you want it, right?
Yes.
You know, I'm interested, though, to see what happens. I really am.
Yeah.
I'm
it'll
very
be
interested.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Bill says, we are moving from Chicago. Your videos have been super informative. Thank you, Bill. We're glad we can help.
Yes.
Spanish Classes says, greetings from New York.
New York.
Thank you for joining Spanish Classes.
I'm going to check the kids quick.
Sure thing.
They're too quiet. Something's going on.
Amisha says, how rarely do hurricanes happen in Florida? Amisha, last year there was a lot of them. Now, as far as how often do they hit land, usually not as often. You know, it's different from year to year. I know last year they went through the whole alphabet and then some in named storms in the Atlantic coming towards Florida. Now, of course, not all of those even came close to Florida. Some of them died out well before they hit Florida. But, you know, it's safe to say when you live here from May to November, you're going to be tracking at least probably 20 storms each year and wondering if those are going to be hitting. You're welcome. Here we go again. Elaine, I'm going to have to share that for Lindsay. She's drinking, I'll have her bring out the tea she's drinking right now because she's got some that, this was new to us, Elaine. We found out because she was drinking the Kava stress release tea that she really likes for bedtime. And we Googled it when we found out she was pregnant and found out that lots of teas are actually not recommended for pregnancy. So she's drinking one that we get off of Amazon. I forget, it's made by Pink Stork, which is actually a company. It's like a what am I trying to say? A prenatal slash paternity, not paternity, something like that. Whatever you want to call it. Like a woman's getting pregnant slash fertility, whatever tea company. Not just tea, they do a bunch of other stuff. But anyway, it's up in St. Augustine, Florida. So it's a Florida company that she's drinking right now. I think it's called Calm by Pink Stork. But we'll have to go back to this question as soon as she gets back out. Here we go again. Says, what do you guys think of Frostproof? I love Frostproof. Very rural. If that's what you're looking for in Florida, it's a great area. Adam Thompson, Bushcraft, welcome again, buddy. Saying, sorry I'm late to the live. Hopefully you guys have had a good week. We've had a very good week, Adam. Thank you for joining. And by the way, I was watching Inspirational Nomad, and I'm not a member on there, but I saw you were. I wanted to say hi to you, but I couldn't even chat. So I'm saying hi now. Annoyed Gamer says, hi, it's me again. What's up, man? You're still not annoying. Don't worry about it. Ford Family says, do you cover Winter Garden as a realtor in the area? We will be down in April, September, and November. We want to use a day each trip to drive around and check out neighborhoods. Yes, I do, Ford Family, so definitely send me a message, any of the socials, or hit me up on our email. They're all down in the description of this video, as they are all of our videos. Sorry, this is my second beer, so my words might start stumbling a little bit. I talk really fast. Should we look in Claremont also? Yes, I definitely recommend Claremont Ford Family, for sure. I feel like I missed a bunch. Did I? Maybe not. Candace says, congratulations on baby number 6 from me and my husband, Dan. Thank you so much, Candace and Dan. We are excited and very excited to share all of these new experiences with you guys as well. Tiny Home says, congratulations on baby. Florida with 5+1. Yeah, you know, we're still working on that. We don't know what the name's going to be. We've had plenty of suggestions from you guys, and we're taking them all. Lindsay's showing me something else, and I just show her a beer, like, yeah, give me another one. What am I saying? I forgot where I was. Anyway, we'll go on to the next one. Mark says, can you help me with what? miles when you're driving on the road because I have difficulty to convert kilometers per hour to miles per hour, or is it, or to know is it fast 80 miles? Tips for me, please. Oh boy. I think a kilometer for every, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, anybody that knows this, but I think a kilometer, like 2.5 kilometers per mile is like 1 mile an hour, right? Something like that. Let's look at this. Kilometers to miles conversion. Oh, I was way off. So 1 kilometer equals 0.62 miles per hour. So if you're gonna go 80 miles an hour is 128 kilometers per hour. That's all I can give you. What's up? We had a question for you about tea, so I was saving it.
Yeah, I don't. Should I get it? Because I don't remember what the name is.
I think I got it. I think it was Pink Stork Calm, and it's made in St. Augustine, Florida.
Yes, it is.
But somebody asked you about some other tea, so we'll
Sure.
go up to that quick. Elaine. Say hi to Elaine.
Hi, Elaine.
She wanted to know, Lindsay, have you tried Sleepy Time peach tea? So good. Congrats on the pregnancy. Love you guys. And I was explaining that you drank kava stress relief tea, and you know
Normally, but I
we're
don't.
very thorough when it comes to like being pregnant and doing the right
Oh,
things
yeah.
and things like that.
Yep.
So right away we're like, hey, is this tea okay? And we looked it up, and we were very surprised
Yeah.
to find that many teas you are not supposed to have when you're pregnant.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
So
The only ones you're supposed to have are like lemon balm. I wrote some. I forget what they are, but
Yeah.
there's not very many.
no. So I found this one. I was like, fingers crossed. I'm very picky with my tea. I was hoping I'd like it, and I love it. So, and it's pregnancy safe. So,
Very pregnancy safe.
yes.
Tiny Home says, I trust your realtor sales are going well. Will you be doing new home tours? I'm thinking about it. Definitely. That's something that I had mentioned to you that I wanted. I hooked up with a couple of the salesmen at different new home construction communities, and I've talked about doing tours of those houses. So that might be something we do very soon. Still only 66 likes on the video, guys. Come on.
Nice.
You know what?
Beat it up.
I'll tell you what. If we get to 100, I promise you, I'll get at least a couple kids out here to come jump in the pool, right?
Seriously, then I
Yeah.
get a tub and then pajamas. Oh,
Oh, who's coming now?
I'll jump in the pool.
Brody said
Brody
he'll
will
jump in the pool. Backflip,
I can do a
front flip into the pool. 100 likes. We got up to 74 now. so.
oh boy, you're jumping in.
Get
bro.
your suit on. Your suit's still wet from today. Boop, boop, boop. Adam says, since last time I chatted with you, I am part of Florida Bushcraft Group on Facebook. Looking forward to moving down there in 2 to 5 years and doing that. Hopefully you can do that with me. I'd love to. I love.
awesome.
I was speaking with Adam on Messenger, I think, and we were talking about, because I think during one of the lives I was asking about Netflix series and stuff, and he's like, you should watch Alone. And I'm
Oh,
like,
that's right.
We've
We
watched
watched
it
it
all,
all.
and I think I could win that mother. You know what I'm talking about, right? I think I got what it takes. You know, I'm pretty tough.
Okay.
I can make a fire out of some sticks.
Yeah. Who's gonna hand you your beers?
Adam. We're not gonna be alone. We're gonna fight each other.
Oh my god. You do the one where you guys have to find each other.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was season 5.
Yeah, but you gotta
season
split-
5, I think that
you
was.
gotta
Or season
split the
4?
money though.
That's all right.
That's lame.
It was $1 million though. It wasn't 500,000.
Oh, it was $1 million?
Yeah. Amisha says Claremont is a place I am going whenever I move. Love you guys. Thank you, Amisha.
Thank
We
you.
already told you we love you too, Amisha.
I should have not.
Thank you. Here we go again. What?
Sleepy tea. I'm so tired.
Here, have some of this.
No.
Dear God.
Get that over there. It stinks so
This
bad.
isn't even open.
I know, but that
How does
one-
it stink?
I can smell that from over there.
BE says I'll be arriving as a new Sunshine State resident in 3 weeks. Congratulations. You get kazoos in 3
You get
weeks.
kazoos.
Stephanie says 65. Oh, what's this? Mark, thanks, buddy.
Thank you, Mark.
We got Mark with a super chat saying, congrats, guys. Very excited for y'all. What real estate prep course did you use, and would you recommend it, or have you heard of others that are good? Mark, I'll tell you what, man. I used Pro License Florida, and I've said this plenty of times before. I do not recommend it, and it's not because it wasn't a
Oh,
good
really?
course. Yeah, it covers everything, but it was 100% reading for 63
Oh, that's
hours.
right.
So it was reading a screen, which is a lot different than reading a book. I don't mind sitting down with a good book. You know that. But
Ogre.
that was a joke.
But
by the
maybe
way.
Mark likes to read. So.
Yeah, I don't mind sitting down and reading, but reading on a screen kind of hurts my eyes for a while. And if you've done any research on what it takes to get the Florida real estate license. It's first off 63-hour course you have to take. So it was 63 hours of reading and trying to comprehend that reading. So it was a tough time for me. I got through it, but unfortunately I don't have any others that I would recommend because I don't know of any others. My buddy Leon, if he was in here, could recommend you on because he said he really liked his that he's in. So maybe he'll show up here and maybe we can ask him then. But anyway, we got another super chat here from Adam. And he says, appreciate you guys. Adam, we appreciate you too.
Adam.
And we definitely appreciate the super chats for sure. Where are we at here? Okay, Stephanie's saying 65 miles is 100 kilometers. 60 miles, 100. Okay, thank you guys. It's actually 62. So, I mean, I don't want to correct you guys, but it's not 60, it's 62 point something. Annoyed Gamer says, is Davenport good for peace and not so noisy and stuff? Parts of it, yes. I would say know the neighborhood you're getting into and make sure that there's not vacation rentals, short-term vacation rentals, because that's where the party's at, guys. If you get into any neighborhood where there's not short-term vacation rentals, it's very quiet. And if you can hear right now,
it's pretty quiet.
Our neighborhood's quiet because there's nobody in these vacation rentals.
I'll tell you though, this one she's super picky. It's all park people. They're super quiet even when they're here.
And that's the thing too. Is
this side, he rents to all Floridians.
On the weekends.
On the weekends.
For parties.
So they just come in, tear the place up, and leave.
Yep. And the one on the other side here is one that's all themed with like Disney rooms and stuff. So it's targeted towards families. So that's another thing to look at. Like it's not necessarily a bad thing to be next to a vacation rental if it's themed towards families, because I don't think people are going to come in and party in a house that's themed like Frozen, you know?
No.
And
those ones tend to be a little bit more picky with their screenings on who they're doing. So, yeah.
You know who we got in the house here?
Who?
We got Matt's GT in the house.
Ooh,
Been a long time.
It's been a while.
I saw you commented on our video, so I appreciate that. You've been with us a long time.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate it.
We appreciate you being a long time subscriber, for sure.
Yes.
Gina says, love all the videos. I'm hooked now. Thank you, Gina.
Yes.
Well, we got to keep some videos coming then. We're going to have a little bit different content coming up too, probably.
Shake it up a bit.
Yeah. BE says, congrats on number 6. Our Sunshine State constellation.
Maybe a name.
Is it a name?
I don't know.
You got me confused now and somewhat curious at the same time. Wanting to leave Illinois.
I love that.
Hello all and congratulations. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We appreciate that. Jessica says, I can't find where to like the video. Well, we're at 83. Again, guys, we get this up to 100 likes. Brody's doing a flip into the pool. And I'll even flip the camera around. That's about it, but I'll do that. Still at 83. 84. There we go. Stephanie says, moving from Canada. Canada? I'm just kidding. Canada. Take a plunge for us freezing folks. I will not do that, but we will have a kid do that.
For
the
sure.
pool isn't that bad. It's a little cold, but I've been swimming in it. And the other day, I was in the floaty with a beer in it, just floating around.
Yeah.
It was
Living
nice.
life.
It was nice.
Yeah. It's too cold for me.
Ford Family says, I will definitely be messaging you about getting your help to search, but I am also wanting to pick Lindsay's brain. Okay. As a mom of young twins, I could use all the advice I can get relocating with them. Of course.
Yes.
Of course. We're all about brain picking here.
Yes. You can message us.
Stick your finger right up her nose and pick her brain.
Message us, private message us, and I can get you my telephone number for sure, and we can talk. No problem.
Lady Fox, do you guys know? Okay. Sully's gonna teach us how to make a star. Lady Fox says, do you guys know of any Florida Gator Watch Facebook groups on Facebook? Of any Florida Gator Watch Facebook groups on Facebook? We're part of one. You know what I'm gonna tell you right now? Let me look it up, because I will tell you what it is. We are part of a Florida Gator group on Facebook. I don't know, watch group, I don't know what you mean, but
You are the best.
come on. Facebook ain't loading. There we go. I'm gonna look this up right now because I just joined it because I shared our Florida Gator video on it. It's called Die Hard Gator Fans on Facebook. 43,000 members. So that is a Facebook group we're part of on Facebook, obviously, for Gator fans. What are you looking at? You okay?
Yeah, I just heard a big crunch.
Heard a big crunch.
Heard a big crunch.
Kim says, oh, sorry. Tell us where the like button's at. Thank you, Kim. Tidy home. Okay, you guys are talking to each other. King says, do you have any tips for moving to Florida from Ohio? Do your research. That's what we always say, right? Research. You can never know enough about the area you're going to. And like we always say, join Facebook groups. Even if you're considering multiple areas, join Facebook groups for all those areas so that you know exactly what's going on.
Yes.
We got another super chat in the house
Oh my
here.
gosh.
And it is from Ford family.
Aw.
For pregnancy safe teas.
Oh,
that
you
is
are so sweet.
That is so sweet. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
That is awesome.
That
I
is
like
so
that. And that's like an awesome message with it too.
Yeah. Aw.
Diane says, Eric, so nice to see such a hands-on dad during Lindsay's pregnancy and raising kids.
Isn't he just...
Pat me on the back some more. Unlike dads from the 70s, I speak from experience. You know, you're seeing me on camera. I'm just kidding.
Well,
I'm just kidding.
We talked about sharing with them how you are in the delivery room. Yeah.
We have a really funny story, but I'm not. You just brought me another beer. If I drink this whole one, I might be telling that story, Lindsay, so you better watch out.
No, he has to have nurses cater to him.
Our first kid.
No.
Lindsay was pushing, and the nurse, I had to sit down, and the nurses came over to me, and they're like,
No.
Are you okay?
Can I remind you that I pushed Brody for 3.5 hours?
I
pushed
almost
for Brody.
fainted. I almost fainted.
And he's like, I don't think I feel so well. All the nurses ran over to him.
I mean,
And they're like, oh, let's get him something. And I looked at him, I'm like, yeah.
To be fair,
let's get you something.
that was 13 years ago, and the 23-year-old me was far better looking than the third. I'm just kidding.
Or how about Maverick, where you were playing doctor, telling me when it was time to go to the hospital, and then I get there.
Guess what? Hang on. Guess what? Before you go any further, what was your easiest labor?
No.
What was your easiest labor?
Okay, Maverick. But listen, I'm sitting here laboring all night long, and he's sleeping, going, "It's not time.
It's not time.
It's not time."
It wasn't.
When we got to the hospital, I had no time for nothing.
There was no epidural.
There was no epidural. I
Time
had
to
no
push.
IV.
It was time to push.
I had no IV. I had nothing. So when I look over at him, I grabbed him by his hoodie and I pulled him down next to me. And then he goes, when we got Maverick here, like 3 pushes, Maverick was here. And what did you have the audacity to say to me? You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Oh.
You're welcome. Like, we came, we saw, let's go home. Let's get the fuck out of here, you know?
Yeah, you're like, you finally got that natural birth. You're
Yeah,
welcome.
that's what you've been waiting for. You're welcome, you know?
No, the option was taken away from me.
And now, what did you say you want to do with this baby?
Yeah, well, Eric.
Anyway, we'll move on. Matthew Majestic saying hello, guys. What's up, Matthew? How you doing? Caven says, hello, how art thou this evening, my lord and my lady? Bows in respect. That is awesome. We appreciate that. You know, all of you should greet us like that. Thank you.
He's joking. He's
Huh? 96 likes we're at. So.
Oh yeah, that's 101 people.
Yeah, so we're at 101 people. Brody just asked what the likes are at. I'm seeing it's at 96. Okay, we get it to 100. Brody's doing a flip into the pool. Huh?
There was 5 people that didn't like it too.
I don't know.
I don't know what they're doing.
97.
But I would get on your swimming trunks.
I would get those on right about now. Tom says, I'm here in Orlando. I moved in by the airport today. It was my first day. Absolutely amazing weather. Thank you all for the tips. First day in Florida. For Tom. Why do you keep putting it away?
Because I don't want to wreck it on the table.
Oh, COVID. I want to do our theme song like.
Why do you hold it? Why do you hold it like that? Like you're like a smoker or something.
Jennifer says maybe we do a live with the local builder for any of your viewers that want to build. Yeah, you know, they'll all have to fight over each other because there's a lot of builders here and they'd probably all be clamming at the bit to get on here.
Yeah.
Stephanie says, but good idea, thank you. Stephanie says, thoughts on Northport. We're moving from suburban Toronto, Canada. I loved my visit to Toronto that I did. I was
Oh,
spring break when I was 18.
finding yourself. Trip.
Finding myself, yep.
Yeah.
I love Northport. I know a person that's lived there over 20 years. She loves it as well. So definitely recommend that area. And it's close to Punta Gorda. I love Fisherman's Village. You loved it as well when we went
Yes.
there. It was a really cool place.
That's where I got my spun, right?
No, that was Tarpon Springs.
Oh, I like Fisherman Village too, though.
You're welcome, Matt. Thank you for being here, buddy. Annoyed Gamer says, okay, so is Davenport expensive and do they have good houses? Davenport is actually one of the more affordable areas around Orlando, so it's definitely not expensive. And do they have good houses? Yeah, they have great houses. You can find houses, in the downtown Davenport area that are built in the 50s, 60s, if that's your style. Or there's still new construction communities going up in Orlando
Everywhere.
or in Davenport. So there's a big range of houses, but yeah, they have good houses here. Lots of good builders. 102 likes, by the way.
No, he's going swimming.
Thank you for the likes, Stephanie. Kevin says, I have a few questions regarding moving to Florida, as my wife and I are planning to do so next year. Shoot! Let us know.
Hey, Leon's in the house.
Matt
I had a
says-
question for him.
Oh, yeah. Leon, let us know, what course did you use to study or for your real estate license in Florida, and did you like it? Matt says, also congrats on the massive gross, almost at 10K. Yeah, let's get us there tonight, guys. Let's do it.
Oh my god.
Just kidding. If you're not subscribed, though, I mean, get more of this, right? Like, there's going to be way more of this. Lindsay's going to go get me a couple more beers after
No, we're
this.
not.
So.
I was just thinking about how I probably shouldn't have bought that last one.
No, I'm still on my second one. I didn't even crack the third one yet. Amisha says, how long have you lived in Florida, or were you born in Florida? Amisha, we've lived here just over 2 years. Not born here. And our tans don't look so good right now.
No, they don't.
We haven't been out in the sun as much as we should be.
You should-
And Alicia says, I can't wait to see my little cousin. Yeah,
Aw.
the Florida with 5 family,
Aw.
Alicia. You commented that, I think,
Yes, you
on our
told me
video,
that.
and I'm like, what does she mean? And I'm like, I got that.
Yeah.
I got it. Florida with
I
5
got it
family.
right away.
I figured it out. Oh man, we're behind, Lindsay. Let's get here. Steve says, I've been watching SpongeBob a lot in my days. If you watch SpongeBob, who's your favorite character and what's your favorite episode?
I love SpongeBob.
I don't have a favorite episode, but my favorite character is SpongeBob. I mean, it is.
I do. I like
Gary, too.
I was gonna say Gary. No, but I am a huge SpongeBob. Like, I literally put it on for the kids, and then they walk away, and I find myself still watching it.
Oh, BE says, yes, your new name, Making Stars. See? Constellation.
Ah, clever.
Lisa from Pushaston says, congrats again, so happy for y'all. Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you.
Kevin says, Annoyed Gamer, my family and I are planning to move to Davenport. Very
cool.
Very common area for people
Yes.
moving, for sure. Popular. Lady Fox says, no, I meant alligators, LOL, like where they are spotted, like the Snake ID group. I'm lost now.
Oh, did she maybe want an alligator group? A gator group?
Oh.
I
was talking about the
don't
Florida
know.
Gators.
You gotta swim.
Is that 100?
It's at 103, bruh.
Yeah.
You're not right now. You can just go get it
Just
on. We'll
getting
tell
it
you
on.
when. Yeah, Lady Fox. I mean, there's not. Alligators
If
are
you-
everywhere in Florida. So if you're asking like what group to say like where to stay away from, bodies of water. Okay.
Well, no, they Providence, they had like sightings. Like if they saw one out,
like in
somebody
the
would,
neighborhood.
Yeah,
So
somebody
join the Facebook group for your neighborhood.
Yeah,
Right.
and then they'll do like little alerts. Like remember when we had the 2 gators fighting?
Yeah.
They did like careful around whatever. There's 2 gators fighting right now or something like that. So.
Matthew says, have you been out to Okeechobee? We have not yet, Matthew. Gotta get there. Gina says, before you know it, you guys will be at 100K. You guys are wonderful to watch. Thank you,
Aw,
Gina.
thank
We're
you,
glad you
Gina.
enjoy. We're going to have a poll for you guys pretty soon, right?
Yes.
A poll. Diane says, literally laughing out loud, I bet you have tons of pregnancy labor stories. We do. Subway.
Oh. He think.
We'll get into that later. We got to catch up a little bit. Kevin says, how do people afford places if the minimum wage is so low and the cost of living is so high? You know, Kevin, the cost of living here is right about middle of the road compared to other states. I think we're ranked like number 26 out of 50. So it's not that the cost of living is high. Yes, the minimum wage here is low. But if you didn't know, I know that it's part of the new stimulus bill. It's getting turned down, that the federal minimum wage should be $15 an hour. But it was actually passed here in Florida as a state law. So the Florida minimum wage is going to get up to $15 an hour within the next 6 years. It's going to gradually increase year by year.
You know what I think is hard for people with the cost is because there's so much to do. And
Yeah,
stuff costs money.
Definitely. And what I was getting at, I wanted to keep talking about that minimum wage thing. I just hope that it's not just the minimum wage that incrementally goes up. Like all the people that are at $15 an hour now, I hope go up incrementally as well. So that all of a sudden, you know, you were at 15 and minimum wage was at 8, and all of a sudden that person that's 8 is up to 15 too, and you're still at 15. Like,
Yeah, they
that's
gotta
going to
figure
create
that
some
out.
problem. They got to
Yeah.
figure that out for sure.
Because I'd be mad.
Yeah, for sure. Raja says, are you guys still Packer fans? You
Oh,
know it.
yeah.
You know it. Or have you accepted that Brady is the GOAT and Tampa Bay could be the next Patriots? I do like Tampa Bay, and I used to not like Tom Brady at all, but you know what? I don't mind the guy. He, as much as you want to hate him, like deep down, he's a good guy. So it's so hard to like not like him, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna murder this one. Gangi, one of those families says, how's the short-term rental market for Disney vacationers? Tons of them.
Yes.
Looking to buy a condo and rent it out when I'm not there, but want to at least cover the monthly expenses. Okay, so right now you're saying you want to buy one and rent it out. So the rental market, if you're like owner of a vacation rental, not so good right now because Disney and Universal and all the parks are limiting
Yes.
their capacity. Although with what Texas just did by opening up the entire state, I think Florida's soon to follow.
Yeah.
So pretty soon Florida's going to open it up, I think. Disney's going to be back at running at 100%. All those vacationers are going to come back here. So I think right now, although the prices of the market are a little high right now to buy a vacation rental, I think you wouldn't have an issue renting it out.
Yeah.
Tiny Home says, we live in Claremont and are amazed that the new home price is crazier. $350K up is normal builders basic. Our prices in Davenport better. Say 4-bedroom, 3-bath. Yeah, they're a little bit better. I would say Davenport's at about $300,000 for comparable houses to what Claremont's at for $350. Gina's laughing. Amisha says, almost at 100 likes. Who's going to jump in the pool? Brody's going to jump in the
Brody
pool.
is.
We're at 105. Tell you what, guys. Get this number up to 120. I'll get another kid and I'll throw him in the pool.
No. Here,
I'm just kidding. They'll jump in. They want to go in the pool.
Yeah,
so.
they do.
Matthew says, the other day I took a drive out in rural Florida to Okeechobee downtown. The drive to it was so peaceful. There's one, remember we did a video of the town that has the tiny post office is out that way somewhere. I forget where it's at. If you know where that's at, Matthew, or if you saw it, let us know. George says, parents of 5 here, 3 were triplets. Biggest advice is get plenty of sleep. What if your kids don't sleep? No, I'm just kidding.
Sully doesn't
Try to
sleep.
sleep when they sleep. Thank God mine are 14 now. Well, Sully, we'd sleep from like, what, maybe 9 p.m. to midnight. We'd get up for a couple hours, maybe sleep from like 3 to 4.
Yeah.
Sully is 4, guys, and he's still...
He's never really slept very well.
And Alicia says, I had 3 of my kids natural.
I had a couple natural, couple...
Didn't you only have 1 without?
No.
2? Who else?
I had Sullivan.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, I'm just getting to Leon now. Scott, first of all, says, how about Florida sunshine with 6? It's in the mix. See what I did there?
Oh my gosh.
Leon says, what's up? What's up, Leon? Stephanie, you guys are so adorable. Your kids are so blessed. Thank you, Stephanie.
Thank you.
Kim's saying hi to Leon. Joyce says, where'd I go? Where did I go? Oh boy. Joyce says, I labored at home with all 4 of my kids until I was 9 centimeters, all natural birth. See? I told you, Lindsay, you got this.
It's the fact of you making that choice for me. You know what I mean? But I think with this
Agreed.
one, I will give anything if it goes like Mavericks. Just quick and...
Gina says,
To the
loved
point.
all the TikToks. Hilarious. Keep them coming.
Oh
I've
my
been
God, don't
slacking
encourage
on
him,
them. I've been
Gina.
slacking on them. I made one the other day, but
Yep. But
we didn't put it out.
no. Yeah.
Gina, oh, that's the one I was. Adam says your song is catchy to your theme song. I sing it in my truck while working. Yes.
Sully sings it all day long.
He does. I
day long.
gotta make a full length of that. I think.
Yeah.
Right.
Sully loves
Available
that
for
song.
download from Spotify.
Yeah.
Leon used Aceable Agent, and I loved it. Super interactive, easy to follow, really great study guide. See, there you go, Leon. Thank you very much for that. Noy Gamer says, video idea, you should have a basketball tournament in the pool. I was gonna put something on our story the other day because the kids were having a dunk contest,
Oh yeah.
but I didn't put it on there. Thomas says, I want to move to Heathrow, specifically the Hamptons of Heathrow condos, waiting for the top floor unit to come up for sale. Awesome, Thomas. Well, don't know where that is, but it sounds great. What's up, Douglas? Matthew says the Dirty Dan episode of Krusty Krab. I like the Dirty Dan.
Yeah.
Oh, and I like the Texas.
Yeah.
Oh, you're from Texas? I like
Yeah.
that one of SpongeBob. Amisha says, first time watching your live stream.
SpongeBob just came out with a new movie.
Yeah, we watched it. Sponge out of
Sponge-
water. No, that
No,
wasn't it.
that's
Sponge on the
it.
run. Sponge on the run. Matthew says, since I've been in Florida, I personally haven't seen any alligators.
Wow.
You're not looking for them, then, Matthew. To include from the times I visited Florida in the past, but they are here. Yeah, there's tons of
Yeah.
them. If you want to see them, you'll have no problem seeing them. Ford Family says you should have a Patreon. I personally would love to support your channel and maybe get some fun bloopers and behind the scenes. We would definitely have tons of those. You know, we'll explore things in the future. We got some stuff coming up,
Yes.
right? We got some stuff coming up, just to say. Kevin says, especially since COVID, have a lot of fun places shut down. Not in Florida, no, not really. Haven't shut down. Lots of them are at lowered capacity, but
Yeah.
I don't think that they've necessarily shut down.
I wouldn't say that there probably hasn't been any businesses
Oh, no.
that haven't come
Yeah,
back from it.
for
but
sure. Fernando, hi from Boston.
Boston.
I bought Treehouse in Haines City, Florida 8 months ago. I can't wait. I bought Treehouse in Haines City, Florida 8 months ago. I can't bought a house, I'm thinking. Wait to move to Florida. I'm tired of the cold weather. I hear you
Yeah.
on that, Fernando, for sure. Gina says your journey from Wisconsin to Florida is so inspirational. You guys have come so far. It's amazing. Thank you,
Thank
Gina.
you.
Kevin says, are there decent towns for rent? We have enough to buy. We don't have enough to buy a house. Yeah, Kevin, there's
Yeah.
tons of rent. You know, wherever
sure.
you go. If you stay away from the coast, things are going to be a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
Gina, Packer fans always. Packer fans are everywhere. Tons in Florida too. That's for
Yes.
sure. You know, NFC Championship game, playing the Bucks. I know what happened, guys, but I was out in the garage that day, if you recall, making some of your nice little decorations you have inside. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
I was making those, and I had my Packer shirt on, and the kids had their Packer stuff on, running around out in the yard, and like three people, like one person drove by and was like, "Go Packers!" and
Yeah.
two people were walking by and were saying, "Go Pack, go!"
When we
So-
lived in our old community, there was some older gentlemen on the tennis courts, and one of the kids had a Packer jersey on, and he called me out and goes, "Hey, hey!" you
Oh,
know?
yeah?
Yeah, and he goes, "I'm from Green Bay," and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, so cool."
Raja says this is my first YouTube live stream ever asking questions. Raja, this is for you. I can do so much with this now.
I know. So many activities.
So many activities. Thank you for patiently answering them, and see you around online in the Florida with 5 Facebook group. Have a great night.
Aw,
and if you're not
thank
joined
you.
our group, guys, go ahead and give it a
You're
join.
so cheesy. You're
It's
like
called
an infomercial.
Let's Move to Florida, a group by Florida with 5,
5.
full of tons of great people that have either moved to Florida, are thinking about Florida, or even some native Floridians themselves that would love to answer your moving to Florida questions.
You're
It's
so
not
good
rehearsed.
at
It's
that.
not rehearsed.
It's not rehearsed. It's really not. Just
What is up, Eva?
comes out.
Ganji says, I almost said ganja. Ganji says, thanks, that was helpful. Love watching you guys. You can announce my last name as Ganji, but nice try. Ganji. Ganji?
You know what though?
But-
when you can't get someone's name and then they say pronounce it like this, and then they still spell it out for you, like I don't understand
They
how you
said,
get it.
look it, you can pronounce my last name as Ganji, and it's spelled the same way as the name. So
That's
how,
what I'm saying.
how does that help me?
You need
right?
to like voice do it and then send it to us.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Do that, please, right now.
No, stop.
Diane says, do your relatives in Wisconsin watch your live shows and think you're celebrities? They definitely don't think we're celebrities. But
Nana
they,
and Papa watch.
They watch, yeah. They
Yeah.
watch, but they don't think we're
Yeah.
celebrities.
No. Definitely not.
Tiny home, and by the way, we've only been recognized out in public one time. So it's not,
Yeah.
it's not, actually twice, but one of them was somebody that I was meeting, so. Diane said, oh, I already read that one. Tiny Home says, how long did it take you to get your Realtor license? By the way, you can always find Gators at the Gorilla holding the flag place on 27, but Gators are really everywhere. Yeah,
Yeah.
especially in our old neighborhood by the golf course. How long did it take you to get your Realtor license? It took me maybe like, I was kind of fast-tracked on it. I worked, well, not really, I
Not
guess.
really.
It probably took me 2 months to finish the course because I was working at the time as well. It's a 63-hour course, so it's kind of like nights, and I didn't really work on it on the weekends because we were always going places. But yeah, like two months to do the course, and then I applied. It took me like 2 weeks for the application to be accepted. I had to go get my fingerprints. Then I had to register for the test and wait until a time came available for that. Take the test and then wait for my license. All said and done, it was probably about 3 months. So
Yeah.
that was with working another job. Amisha says, how long does a Florida hurricane last? Depends how slow it's moving, Amisha. But on the coast, not very long because usually they're moving kind of fast there. But you can definitely feel the effects of it the day before, and then usually the hurricane's there, and then there's still some effects the day after.
Yeah.
So all in all, I'd say probably 3 days. And Alicia says, funny birth story, when 2 of my kid came out, they were holding the doctor's finger.
Aww.
Ashley says, my father-in-law says the worst part of moving to Florida would be just how busy it is, how many people there are currently moving there. Comments on this, my family with 2 young girls is considering it. There are a lot of people here.
I'm not, yeah.
But it depends where you're coming from.
I definitely hate it when people say Florida is full. I don't like that when people say that. I get, especially the natives.
You know what?
Here.
Boston's full. New York's
Right.
full. Chicago's
The
full.
bottom line is, because we get asked that a lot from people, some people that don't like that we help people come here because they say it's full. There's always going to be people moving here, no matter what anyone says. So if you can help their transition and help them have it successfully, like, that's just what you know what I mean? Like, that's just always what we
That
wanted
was
to do.
really well said.
I mean, that's the bottom line.
And here's the point, guys. Like I just said before this, you don't see the comments anywhere, people saying, New York is full.
Right.
Chicago's full. People say Florida's full because they don't want to share it because it's so
Exactly.
great. That's why. Because
So don't
Florida's
let that
got so
discourage
much
you.
stuff going on, and the people that live here already say it's full because they don't want to share it.
They don't wanna
because
share
they
it.
want it all to themselves. So that's the reason people say Florida's full.
And to answer the question, it does depend on where you're going. I'm not gonna lie to you, the traffic here when I'm trying to do my everyday stuff, I would be lying if I said it doesn't frustrate me at times. It does frustrate me at times, especially when I know when the parks are closing. Because if I'm trying to get through that those exits before those parks close, because I know if I don't, I'm sitting at a standstill. So,
Yeah.
but it depends. It depends on where you are. If you're not in a touristy area, I'm sure it's just fine. So it all just depends on where you're thinking about going.
Kevin says, what are some of the pros and cons about the moving to Florida process? We made a video about this.
Yes.
But to be short, the process, I guess, is that it's hectic. I mean,
hectic.
there's a lot of thinking involved in it and planning and all that. So that's a con, I guess. The pro would be you're going to move where it's warm and sunshine all the time.
And you guys, we didn't have the luxury of time. So if you have time, do your research and just do it right. Lay everything out.
This leads us right into our next question.
Okay.
Which is, did you guys throw a going away party before moving to Florida?
No.
We didn't have time.
We didn't have time.
We didn't have time.
We did not have time.
Did we not have a going away party?
We had
We had some. Wasn't that your grandma's? Like, wasn't it kind of like the? Oh no, because Christmas we didn't know yet.
We didn't know.
Oh, I don't remember that. No, we didn't really have a going away party, did
No,
we?
we just had her, like, the cousins and stuff come over while we were loading.
We had like Brody's birthday. That was kind of like a going away
Yeah,
thing, right?
his buddies, yep.
Gina says, what are your Easter family traditions since you have moved to Florida? It's different because, Gina, the first year we were here, the community we were in had like an Easter egg hunt for the community. And
That was
then
really
cool. And so we thought that was a tradition. And then the second year, there was COVID and they canceled it. And now we had to move out of that house in that neighborhood. So now we're not in the neighborhood. So we don't have any Easter traditions.
But last year, we did an
Easter egg hunt in our yard.
Yeah, I did
And
a
we
big,
learned that we shouldn't put chocolate candies in the
don't do
Easter
that.
eggs.
That was a really, like, disappointment with the kids when they opened it up and it was all melted.
Mom's here.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Nana Papa.
Oh boy.
What is all that?
We'll get there. John says, I'm so glad I joined Florida 5 group. So helpful. Thanks. Thank you, John.
Thank you.
Adam says, nice chatting with you guys tonight. Love your channel. Looking forward to more awesome conversations. Doing a video Sunday. Check it out. I will definitely do that, Adam, for sure. Gina says, love the Xmas traditions you shared. Thank you, Gina. Yeah, those are, we go to Celebration. We did cut down a Christmas tree.
Yes.
But, you know, not anymore. We're not going to do that. Cindy said, I've been living in Florida for over 20 years. Spent majority in South Florida. Now I live in Wesley Chapel. Love your channel. Thank you very much. Annoyed gamers just hitting buttons on the keyboard. Matthew says, from Virginia to Florida, the sales tax is higher here. So you do notice that commodities cost more here. But unlike Virginia, Florida does not have state income tax. Right. And I don't know what the property taxes are like, Matthew, in Virginia. But I know in Florida here, compared to lots of other states, they're quite a bit lower. Especially if you're from the Northeast, which Virginia's in the Northeast, as we might know. Kevin says, how did some of your winter traditions change since moving to warmer climates? Our winter traditions in Wisconsin are sitting on the couch watching Netflix.
No, it's not. No, it's not. But it's just we're in different clothes. Because it's
We're
warm.
in different clothes watching Netflix.
Yeah. But at home, you know, it was different because in Wisconsin, we had traditions that we did with family. So here, we had to build traditions just within ourselves. So.
Well said. Just like Gina said, well, perfectly stated. I don't know if that's what she was talking about, but Sully, you need to come show your outfit to everybody.
Do you want to show everybody what you look like?
Amisha says, when I was researching about Florida, I saw that about 1,000 people moved to Florida a day, and I thought that wasn't true, but you never know. That is true, Amisha. That's what they say, of course. Sully, show everybody your outfit. Sully's in this like stage where everything has to match. So he's got black socks. Or are those blue? Those look kind of blue.
Shh, they're black.
Oh, those are black. Black shorts, black shirt, wearing Dad's black hat. Look at the camera. Say hi. Not
Right
your
here.
Foot. Look at the camera and say hi.
Come here, buddy.
You can't even see your face. He's waving at. Up here's the camera, bud. Up there. There it is. There
Say
you
hi. All right, come here, buddy. I'll carry you so you don't get your feet wet.
Yeah, Amisha, but you know, as many people that are moving out of or into Florida, a lot of people are moving out as well. So keep that in mind. Go Miami Dolphins, says Adam. You know, I kind of like the Dolphins. Mike says, bingo, NIMBY, not in my backyard. Okay. And Alicia, I just cracked open a can of Orange Boom Premium Lager beer. Well, cheers to you, Aunt Alicia. Let's drink. Jennifer, what's your advice on toll roads? I'm in a state that doesn't have toll roads. Get the E-Pass. There's also the SunPass, but E-Pass has a lot less fees than SunPass does. So I would say go with the E-Pass and watch where you live and where you work, and just be cognizant if you're going to have to travel on toll roads every day, and know how much that's going to cost you, because it can definitely add up. Matthew says, that's what some Floridians have told me in other words, or in other videos. They say, don't come here, Florida is full. We don't want more people. I understand where that would come from, but it made me sad. Yeah, and that's what we said. They're telling you that because they want it all to themselves. Like I said, Chicago, New York, all these other big cities have a lot of people, but you don't hear them saying, we're full, you know? And it's just because Florida's got so much to offer that people don't want to share it. Right, Brody? Where's your suit?
Am I jumping in there?
I mean, not right now, but we're at 110 likes, bud.
Well, you want me to jump in now?
Pretty soon. Tiny Home says, love that you all take time to answer all the questions and help so many people. What made you decide to start your channel? Honestly, Tiny Home, we did it because we wanted to share all of our experiences with family and stuff, and then other people started commenting on it and saying how we were helping them and inspiring them, so we just kind of kept it rolling. Jonathan says, do you find fire ants in your backyard? At this house, not yet. But at our old house, yes. And we definitely recommend hiring a pest control company to spray every 3 months to control that. Fernando, I love Champions Gate, Davenport, beautiful landscape. Yeah, it's a great area, Fernando. Thank you, Jessica. Yeah, Sully is cutie. And you too, Gina. Matthew says, I was also about to reconsider my move to Florida because of the don't move to Florida, we are full, but I didn't let that get to me. But that being said, I would always move back to Virginia. You know, you're always going to love your hometown. Just like the Morgan Wallen song, even though he got himself in a little trouble, I can't love you more than my hometown. You know, everyone's going to have that special connection with their hometown always. And we wouldn't move anywhere else but Florida or Wisconsin. I can tell you that right now. Ashley says, how was it moving away from family with little kids? That makes me nervous. It would be hard to live far away from the support. I'm sure Lindsay would touch more on this, but I can tell you for a fact that it's definitely very hard to move away from family, especially with little kids, and especially if you're a tight-knit family, because pulling people away from that have that connection to each other is always going to be hard. Tev Black says, planning on moving to from Connecticut to Florida. Wish me luck. Good luck to you, Tev. Amisha, haha, Florida is hot, and you wear a sweater or a long sleeve shirt. You know what? It's not that hot right now. It's like in the 60s right now. So it's not like ridiculously hot out right now, and it is March, early March. I think the high today was 75. But when I woke up this morning to come outside and make my coffee, because Lindsay can't stand the smell of it in the house, I think it was 57 degrees outside. So yeah, I'm in jeans and a long sleeve shirt today. Jennifer says, the good thing about us moving to Florida is we have family in Trenton. So with your guys' experience, have you tried to get other family and friends to move down? We haven't tried. We don't have anyone that's in the position to do that right now. So no, we have not tried. Jennifer, I'll have to let Lindsay know you love her jean jacket when she comes back out. Wanting to leave Illinois says, just curious, can I use my iPass for the tolls, or do I have to transfer it over to ePass? You got to use ePass in Florida. I think iPass might work on a couple of them, but not the whole state. Gina says, your kiddos seem so patient. They seem so patient, Gina. Our walls are very soundproof on this side of the house. So I'm just kidding, they're not. But yeah, our kids are pretty good. Thank you. Blake says, I've been trying to find work in Jacksonville. I want to be there so bad. Love it there. Jacksonville's a great city. I love Jacksonville Beach. And very respectful, says Gina. Thank you. Kevin says, I need an online article. I read an online article recently that stated that Florida is banning the purchase of many reptiles because they're overabundant in the area. Your thoughts? I don't have much of an opinion on that. You know, I think people should be able to own the pets they want to own, but I also think they should be respectful and not let them go into the wild. So unfortunately, you have people that do that. So I almost want to agree with it because there's so many species here in Florida that aren't supposed to be here. Florida 60s is Wisconsin 30s. That's exactly right. You adapt to your surroundings, Gina. Matthew says, not to mention you don't see many Virginians moving to Florida, as I don't see many Virginia plates. I don't see many either, so thank you for that. That's a good point. I mostly see New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Ohio plates, mostly New England states. And you know what? Me and Lindsay saw so many Wisconsin plates this week. It was crazy. When is he gonna jump in the pool, says Amisha. You know what? Let's get him out here. I'll get him out here. Brody! He'll come on. He'll get his suit on. Bill says, how do you deal with get your suit on. How do you deal with the insects? Is it as bad as they say? Not at all, Bill. We're all caught up on comments. Bill, we live in a what's up, buddy? You want gummy bears? It's almost bedtime. Okay. We live in a very developed area, and honestly, and I'm sure Lindsay would agree with me, I think since we've lived in Florida, the bugs, specifically the mosquitoes, are not as bad as they were in Wisconsin. Now, if you're talking about other things and pests like fire ants and cockroaches and things like that, although we don't see them in our house, they're around. We see them on our walks. We see fire ant hills by the football field, all that stuff. So, but as far as mosquitoes are concerned, I think they're worse in Wisconsin than being in a suburban area in Florida.
When you sit at the fields, though. When you sit at the baseball games.
If you're out, like Lindsay said, at baseball games and stuff. And of course, we're saying this as we're in our screened-in pool area here. So of course the mosquitoes aren't bad. We just got a couple more here. Gina says, so funny when Miles jumped in the pool, I was laughing so hard. Well, you're about to see Brody do a flip.
It is not warm right now.
But feel the pool. I bet you the pool probably
I don't
feels
want
really
him
warm.
doing a flip with it being so shallow in certain
Don't
areas.
do it in the
He's a big boy.
Okay. Ford family says, is pest control expensive to have come out on a routine basis? It's about, and it depends who you hire, Ford family, but it's about $60 to $90 every 3 months.
Yeah.
Amisha says, how often do you see wildlife animals in Florida? All the time.
Oh, remember one of our first walks, we saw a family of panthers with the long tails? Remember?
I think I do remember that.
In Providence.
I do, yeah.
But we were in woods. You know what I mean? And boar. We saw boar.
Matthew says you definitely see a lot of lizards. I've even stepped on one before.
Yeah.
Yuck.
All right, Brody.
Hang on, I'm going to turn this around.
You're going to do that?
Yep, I'm going to do this. And then we're going to sign off.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. Give me a second. Whoop. There's Brody. Shirt off. Muscular Brody. Here we go. What are you doing? Oh, it's falling in. There we go.
Oh, boy.
Does it feel warm? Does it feel warm?
Oh, no.
Gina wants to know, what was the dolphin sighting like, Lindsay?
Oh, it's amazing. Eric, you don't have to follow him.
The dolphin sighting was amazing. Oh boy. I see. Let me get a couple questions here. Now I'm like going vlog style here.
Yeah.
So, Lindsay, there you are. There's Brody drying off.
Yeah, don't have him. Brody, I just.
Blake says, do you know of any good temp to hire agencies? I don't, Blake, but I know there's someone that belongs to our Facebook group that is a temp hire place, and she posts job postings in there sometimes, so definitely join that group. Kyle, glad you made it to the end. Just finished Raya and the Last Dragon. Don't know that. Maybe we'll have to look it up, Lindsay.
Yeah.
Hope you guys are doing great. Thank you, Kyle. And it was a good conversation we had with you the other night. Great movie, says Kyle. Okay, we'll have to look that up. Nice. Ford family says, just request to join the Facebook group. Can't wait to chat further with you both.
Aww.
Where do I join, says Blake. Check the description of this video. We have a link down in the bottom. Let's finish these up. Florida's so far away from where I'm at, like 17 hours. I should put it back.
Yeah.
Don't know why I'm holding it vlog style.
That's weird.
All right, there we go.
There we go.
A little crooked. There we go. Yeah, I think Wisconsin's like 21 hours from here. So Jennifer says, we have been watching your guys' videos. Very informative about living in Florida, especially we live in Idaho and getting prepared to move. What is the best time to move down? Depends if you have kids. I'd say move in the summer. It's always hard to rip people out in the middle of the school year, but there's not a best time to move, honestly. If you don't have kids, whenever. I mean, maybe I'd say winter if you're in Idaho, because you'd move from the very bitter cold to a nice warm state. How is Lindsay feeling, says Kyle?
I am doing all right. I'm tired.
Tonight she's all right, but she drank a couple cups of sleepy tea.
I drank one.
A big one.
A big one.
What does your cup say?
Wifey.
Wifey. Gina says, have a nice weekend. See you next week. Good night, my Florida 5+1 fam. Have a good night, says Annalisa. Matthew says, I got special Protect the Wild Dolphins plate for my car. We should have did that. We should have did that. I moved in winter after Christmas of 2020. Okay, we got the kids ready for bed. So, as always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Subscribe!
Subscribe.